And welcome to Baseball City, spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. Almost ready to get underway. So here's the lefty, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Birdie fires over to first. And a quick out, number one. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Man at second with one away. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One down. Danny Jansen to hit here. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter. Flips the corner, and it's 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
At the belt and fires. And a big swing and a miss.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Now at the plate, number 36. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back. And on the mound today, Yusei Kikuchi.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
John Birdie at the plate.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, John Birdie.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And a pitch.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. One gone, bottom half of the first.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Volpe. And that's outside. And a pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That misses, and that's ball 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And it's fouled away. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third,
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2 outs. Tap back up the middle. Bichette. No play. That's an infield single.
batting fourth, the left fielder, Aaron Judge.
2 outs, runner at first. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And Judge spoils that one. Oh, and 2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Second inning coming up here in Florida's baseball city. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Top of the second, and now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Cortez back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a foul ball. And now the lefty in the dirt, and a count 1-2. Line and a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting in, the right fielder, number 4.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And a foul ball left side. Connor Falefa over at second. Springer on at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Bichette stands in now and watches strike 1.
One ball, 1 strike.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, but no advance from the runners. Two on, 1 out. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kicks and fires. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hits the fence. 1 run is in. Springer around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 3-zip.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. Here's Kiermaier now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Fastball for a strike. Man at second. To the right side. Torres throws to first in time.
The batter, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count
1 ball.
1 and 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Struck him out looking. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
After scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And here it comes. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And they inch closer. It's 3-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now it's J.D. Davis. And it goes just foul. The wind of the pitch. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Here, pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Right through there for a strike. And that one missing low.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
And a strike to Gleyber. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part.
2-2 the count.
The Jays up by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Right through there, got him. And there's 2 away.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Jose Trevino. And that skips in the dirt. The wind to kick the pitch. Out to center. Kiermaier moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in.
In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So man aboard, and next is the designated hitter. On the ground, right side. Stanton takes it himself, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-1. And misses inside. This ball's chopped on the ground. Birdie tosses across the first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
The third baseman, number 7, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Up the middle, Torres. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 1. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
In the air out towards right center. Kiermaier trying to get there. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone. Going 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The Yanks trailing by 3 here in the last half of the 3rd. Fly ball down the line. Varsho on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Bounce to the right. To first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, and they trail it 4-1. Garrett Cole on the pitch here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here's George Springer to start it off. Singleton scored his first time.
George Springer.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette, the next to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
He was late there. Strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Throw sails over his head at first. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
And at second with one away, here's Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 2. Swings through that.
0-1.
One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 on with 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
The count.
Bichette at third. Kiermaier at first. 1 gone. Swings through that one.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
So 2 down now, and here is Danny Jansen. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Chris Bassett.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Swings through that one for strike one.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes. Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Left-hand batter waits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Picks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
And Judge spoils that one. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. That's a base hit.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Man at first, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Swing and a miss as he was late. The Blue Jays leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Here's a 1-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting them with a pitch. So the bases are loaded here. 1 man gone. Here's Gleyber Torres. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Righty to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 5-2.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now a chance for Jose Trevino. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
on the ground. And it's through for a hit. Here comes Stanton. The relay throw, but it's offline. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Ground ball to the right side. And that one finds its way through. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Clark Schmidt.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the DH. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And the pitch. That one not close. And the count is 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. A hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Number 36 stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is downstairs. Movement in the Yankees pen. J.T. Brubaker getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Beater getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. Started to swing, held up.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Connor Falefa now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That misses, and the count even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Soft contact in the air, dunks one down, base hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And the batter is George Springer. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto going after it. Brings it in. And that is that. One left for Toronto, and it remains 5-3. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Mike Myers.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So the batting order turns over. John Birdie stepping in now for the Yankees. And he deals right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him swinging.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The pitch. Bounced out to short. Bichette tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The Yankees trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first, and the Yanks go quietly. So the Yanks go in order. They're still down 5-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, J.T. Brubaker.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder, number 25, Dalton Varsho.
Here comes a pitch. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Yo, 1. Now this is in the air down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The bat, number 11.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 3.
Bichette.
Brubaker goes 6 feet 3 inches, 180 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. On the ground, right side. Torres over to first, and Bichette is retired.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Kevin Kiermaier. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Ron Marinaccio getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Canely also getting ready. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper. Torres fires over to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 3. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nate Pearson. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. And a pitch. Right down the chute. That's strike one. Judge comes up empty there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next offering misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off that pitch.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered in this game. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's 1-1. And there's a curve through for a strike. Right-handed reliever. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll him out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
J.D. Davis stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one fouled off. Two outs.
Aye. No ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Yanks held in check. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ron Marinaccio.
Ron Marinaccio.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The pitch. Comebacker to the mound. One up, one down.
He's out.
Now back, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Danny Jansen. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Birdie fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, number 55.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Wastes no time there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Now it's the second baseman. Ground ball left side. Slings it across. Out number 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Trevor Richards.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Pitch. Torres into box again. Takes a strike. Right through there for a strike. The Yankees looking to rally. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here is Jose Trevino. And that's outside. 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. To the right side. And that one finds its way through.
The center fielder, number 12, Grisham.
Man at first with 1 gone. And next for New York, Trent Grisham. Close one, doesn't get the call.
Count 1-0.
Ball 1. Trevino at first, 1 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. And he takes a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The tying run at the plate. Got him looking. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Alex Verdugo.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate. Foul ball there. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. And that's the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Tommy Kahnle.
Tommy Kahnle.
Now into the ball game on defense, Kevin Smith. He's in at shortstop.
Number 74, Kevin.
Down the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Leading off for Toronto, the third baseman, number 7, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. High in the air, out to right. Soto pulls that one down. One down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Here's George Springer. That's outside. Ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Scott Efros appears to be getting loose. Hamilton warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here is Dalton Varsho. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Should be extra bases. Springer makes the turn at second. Around third. He'll score. It's 6-3.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 7-3. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Number 43, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. On the ground to short, Smith. To first, and he beats it.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fought off foul. Yoan. And there's a foul ball.
One
Not
ball,
even
2
close
strikes.
there. Going to count 1 and 2. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 9.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Danny Jansen. Bounce to the left side. Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. Blue Jays 7 and the Yankees 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Zach Pop.
Zach Pop.
So now a pinch hitter, Anthony Rizzo.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Say goodbye to that one. He circles the bases and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Pinch hitter coming on, Oswaldo Cabrera. This to center field. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
On the ground, could be 2. Glove flip to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
To third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for J.D. Davis.
Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Oswald Peraza, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Anthony Rizzo leaves the yard here. It's now a 7-4 ball game. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. So remaining in the game defensively, Oswaldo Cabrera. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, DJ LeMahieu. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also into the ball game, Oswald Peraza. He's the new third baseman. Clay Holmes gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So coming into the game now on defense, Taylor Trammell. He'll be out in left field. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH.
The designated hitter, number 55.
The pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Peraza on the move. He's got it. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now the second baseman, David Schneider.
Here's the second baseman. Holmes, 31 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2011. In the air, right field. Cabrera calls it in, 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And there's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
So 2 down, and next for Toronto, George Springer. And there's the strike. Kiner-Falefa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. Blue Jays 7 and the Yankees 4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Genesis Cabrera.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The second
Gleyber Torres up to hit. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Pitch
Nope.
misses outside. 2-1. And a swing and a miss there. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And here it comes. Good take by Torres. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
He's 2 outs away. Jose Trevino now at the plate. That one's in there. Strike 1. And he deals. And a foul ball. Just misses. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now back, the center fielder, Trent.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Trent Grisham digs in now. And a good eye there. The lefty, the 1-0. Down the line. And a foul ball. And now the lefty hit the air, left field. Varsho moving under it and makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin.
So last chance for the Yankees. And up next for New York, Kevin Smith. Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. And that one wrapped foul. And a foul ball. Cabrera is just 1 strike away.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Popped up. Connor Falefa should have this one. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 15 hits. 1 error, they left 10 runners on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error, they left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.